Hey guys, I've got a tag video for you today. I'm going to be doing the beauty kindness tag, and this was started by Lisa over at LisaJMakeup. She is someone that I just was able to recently meet here in Las Vegas. She was in town meeting up with Lisa of LisaJMakeup. She's very good friends with her, and I had the pleasure of having dinner with her, and I was able to go to their meet and greet that they had over at the Kendra Scott Boutique at our fashion show mall, and it was such a pleasure to meet her. It's always so much fun to meet YouTubers in person, and there's some people that you meet that you can immediately feel their warmth, you know, that they're just very warm, friendly, nurturing, caring kind of people. And that's what I felt when I first met Lisa. They're just those people out there that just make you feel comfortable immediately, and she is one of them. So when she came up with this beauty kindness tag, I was not surprised. This is so up her alley. So I was really excited to do this myself. So there are 9 categories here. So let's go ahead and just dive right in. The first one is creators that have mentored or helped me. So of course, the first one that came to mind is Lisa of LisaJMakeup. When I first moved here to Las Vegas, I still had not done a beauty video. My YouTube channel up until that point was just about knitting and spinning, and after I moved here was when I decided to kind of make the switch, and I met her at the makeup show in August of that year, and I emailed her, and she had been doing YouTube for a while at that point, and I just remember, I don't even know if she realizes what a huge impact this had on me, but she had mentioned some tools that she used when she uploaded videos just to see how they would do. These are just very, very general normal tools that I think most YouTubers use just to see how you should tag your videos, things like this. And it was then that I realized what a huge business YouTube is and how much content there is out on YouTube just about YouTube. And it was at that point that I started watching channels that give advice to YouTube creators and things like that, just to kind of, educate myself. And I had just never thought about that before. I think up until that point, I was just watching YouTube for, beauty videos, knitting videos, just videos on things that I was just curious about. Never had it really occur to me that there was this whole huge business on YouTube about YouTube. So thank you so much, Teresa, for that, really opening up my eyes and introducing me to that entire world. Another creator that has mentored and helped me, she's just come into my life very recently. This is Jen from Jen Loves Reviews. I was able to meet her this past summer. She was doing her road trip across the country, stopped into Las Vegas. She had hooked up with Risa, and I was able to join them for lunch. And then I just recently met up with her in New York. She was there for Jen Beauty. I was there for work, and we had a nice breakfast. She's another one I don't think realizes how much impact she's had on me just by a few of the things that she has said, or just a few things that she's mentioned to me just about being a creator, going from doing it on the side to doing it full time, just things about, my thumbnails. I mean, just little itty bitty things that make such a difference. And for me, where I only do it on the side, this is not my full-time job. It's I need it kind of brought to my attention. I don't really have that much time to sit and research a lot of things. So when someone just kind of points it out to you, basically just kind of gives you free advice and free information, it's absolutely amazing, and it's so helpful. So thank you to Jen of Jen Loves Reviews for really being so helpful. So helpful. You guys, I'm sure, can imagine how helpful she is by the content that she puts out. She is just out there to help, to give you as much information as possible so you can educate yourself and make the right decision for yourself. And she's just fantastic. The next category is creators that have been a great friend to me. This first one is absolutely no surprise to you guys, especially if you watch this past week's videos, but it's the Glam Dr. Mona Khan. We started just kind of chatting over our comments, I think, in YouTube, because we cover a lot of the same things. We both really like luxury, beauty, and then we started, kind of chatting over Instagram, and then we started texting each other. Anyway, our relationship grew. We started doing our Top 5 Tuesdays series, and so we, just started talking a lot more often, and then she decided to come for a visit in Vegas this past spring, and it was just so much fun. She's another one, almost like Lisa, where when you meet them, you just feel their warmth. You just can you just feel so comfortable around them. And she's just great. She's funny, and she's just been such a great friend. So anytime there's a new release or a video reviewing something that we love, we'll usually text each other and be like, did you see that? Are you going to get that? Did you see the coupon? Do you want my code? All this stuff. We're always going back and forth about new releases. So Mona has been a great friend to me. And the other creator that has been a great friend to me, she's actually relatively new in my life. I'm so glad glad she's in my life now because I've been watching her for a long time and she is just hysterical. But that's Natalie from Flower Bomb 31. I just absolutely adore her. I'm going to have the opportunity to meet her early next year. I'm so excited to meet her in person. She's another one. I just, we started texting and you can just feel like just how like cool and chill she is. And you feel like, well, I feel like I can like say anything to her and she's wonderful. And occasionally I'll have gotten like a really nasty comment and I'll ask her opinion on it. She'll give me feedback and yeah, she's just been great. I don't personally know a lot of YouTubers. Most of the people in my life, most of my friends, they don't even watch YouTube. So it's nice to be able to just talk to someone who knows what you're talking about, who's been there, who's done it. So big thank you to Natalie for listening to a few of my rants here and there. So creators who inspire me with their artistry. So I have two here that are completely different, but I love them for completely different reasons. The first one is Claire Marshall. I believe she's Korean, and I just love her and her artistry because she does makeup for the Asian face. And she was one of the channels that I first came across when I started watching YouTube. And it was really, really nice to see someone who looked more like me than most of the other YouTubers out there. And it was nice to see, how she did her eye makeup. And she has completely different skin type than I do. I think she has more oily skin. So I can't always use like favorites that she'll mention in some of her favorites videos. But I do love seeing kind of like a familiar face, if you will, and like how she does her eye makeup. So Claire Marshall is one. The other is someone that I came across through Rich Lux. Her name is Luscious Massacre, and she is a drag queen down in like Brownsville, Texas, which is near Houston, which I believe is where Rich Lux is. Her makeup is incredible. When I came across her through Rich, it was just, I started watching her because she's just super funny and this and that, but like her makeup skills are unbelievable. One of my like YouTube dream collaborations would be for Luscious to do like my makeup, do like a full like drag glam makeup look. I would be so excited. Love the way she does her makeup. The next category is creators that inspired me to start YouTube, and I only have one creator down here that really inspired me to start YouTube, and that would be Tara Babies. She is, I think, probably most best known for her makeup collection video. I think that has probably millions of views at this point, but that's how I came across her. I think, I was watching a YouTuber that I always watch. Maybe it was Jaclyn Hill or something. This was years ago, and they did a makeup collection video, and I was so entranced. I was so hypnotized by the video that I just started looking up makeup collection videos, and I came across her, and it was astounding. And I know I've mentioned this before. I think I mentioned this in my small creator tag, but I have this, and I'm speaking generally now, this isn't just about Tara Babies, but I have this admiration for people who, get really into something and like get really into something. You know what I mean? Like they don't care what you think. They don't care how it appears to other people. Like she loves makeup and just doesn't care. And I was like, that is so awesome. I think that's so admirable. Like there's so many channels out here. I'm getting really chatty and I'm getting a little deep here, but there's so many channels out there that, they'll do a haul and they do 5 minutes preface of like, I shouldn't have bought this. Oh my God, I feel so guilty. And I spent this money and, and they go on. And she never does that. She hauls every week. She hauls a lot of makeup every week. She talks about it. She uses it all. And I just love that about her. She never ever is like, oh, I probably shouldn't have bought that. Maybe occasionally, but usually it's more like, I got one, I love it, I'm gonna go out and get the rest of these blushes or whatever. I just really admire someone who really just whole hog embraces what they love in life. And I just think that that's awesome. And I don't think it's applauded enough. I think it's more criticized than anything. Tara Baby was definitely someone who inspired me to start my makeup videos here on YouTube. So the next category is creators that inspired me with their content and video quality. So I have two people here. One is Alana Davison, and I started watching her. Again, this is many, many moons ago. She was still at university. She's Canadian. I started watching her because she was just so cute and bright. She's blonde and she's got these beautiful eyes and she did her makeup. It's almost like if you watch her, I think this will probably make sense to you, But her makeup application is actually pretty heavy. Like she goes in pretty deep with like bronze and blush and eyeshadow, but somehow she makes it look like it's just this wash over her face. It's so magical. It just works with her hair color, whatever she has on. Like she always has like such a great way of applying her makeup. But I liked her content too, because it wasn't just about makeup. She would do vlogs and she would have, walk around and go shopping. She would do a little cooking with you. I think she even did like a fitness video once. So she changes it up. Obviously it's focused on makeup and skincare, but she changes it up every once in a while and it's just fun. She has another one that just has a really easy way about her. So I just really enjoy her content. And then the other YouTuber that I really enjoy content and their like video aesthetic, I don't know if I would call it quality, but the aesthetic of her video is TAMIRA JARREL, I think is how you pronounce her last name. She actually hasn't made a video in a long time, but I really like her content. She does a lot of, kind of neutral, pared down, simple looks, but she'll kind of like spice it up with something. Like she'll use like a gloss on her cheeks to spice it up. She'll do faux freckling. She's so beautiful, but she's not like this traditional beauty. And I just love watching her. She has great content here on YouTube and also her Instagram account. Her photos are just so beautiful. She's inspired me to purchase many things. So she is one. I hope she comes back. I do think it's been quite some time since she's made a video. So creators that make you feel good when watching their videos. So I had to mention Lisa J. She is the person that created this tag, and I've already talked about her. But when you watch her videos, you just feel her brightness. And she's so inspirational too. She does YouTube, she has a family, but she always finds time to work out. Fitness is definitely a priority for her. You feel this like healthiness kind of emanate from her. She just always seems like really well balanced. She's well spoken in her videos. And I feel like her videos just make me very happy and content. I don't know. You just have to, if you haven't watched her videos, you definitely have to watch them. And I think you'll know what I mean. The next creator that just makes me feel good is Rich Lux. He's just so entertaining. He's so funny. He has now coined so many terms that I now say in normal everyday life. Like like the other day I was at, where was I? I was at Caesars, and in the parking garages, they have like the little arms that come up and down. You have to stick your parking ticket in or whatever. So I drove up to one and it said something like there was a ticket kind of halfway sticking out and one that looked eaten, and it said like, gate is open, proceed. And it clearly was not open. And I turned to my husband and I was like, this machine has busted the house. And I was like, I can't believe I just said that. I just completely pulled a Rich Lux there, and my husband was cracking up because he knows exactly who I'm talking about because he watches him with me. So I just love Rich Lux. I think he's so entertaining. I love the guests that he has on. They're always so funny too. It's where I found Luscious Massacre, and yeah, and he's just great. He's just pure entertainment and he just makes me laugh. So my favorite creators for luxury brand reviews and coverage. So I love Mel Thompson. I've collabed with her in the past. We did a Natasha Denona Tropic palette. Is it Tropic Safari? Yes, the Tropic palette, the blue one. We did a collab there, and she does a lot of luxury makeup reviews, and anytime she does one, I'm like the first one to click on it. I'm like, oh, what does Mel think? So I love her reviews. I also love a little bit, etc. I think you pronounce her name Mireille, but she has a really large Instagram presence. She does a lot of beauty, but she also does a lot of fashion. But her beauty videos, definitely her skincare, very focused on luxury brands. And while she has a different skin type than me, she has more oily skin and not very sensitive at all. I still really enjoy watching her and listening to her kind of talk through a lot of the products. She's very knowledgeable. I think she's worked in the beauty industry for a long time. So that's a little bit, etc. And I also enjoy Jill Christ. I think she commented on one of my Instagram photos, actually. Anyway, I stumbled across her YouTube channel when I was doing a search for, some like Chantecaille or Chanel or something. And she popped up and I watched her. She is so well spoken. Like when you watch my videos, you see a lot of jump cuts where it looks like I'm like staggering or moving a little bit. It's because I generally cannot just spit out what I want to say. I say a lot. I'm just not a very smooth orator. Jill is like the exact opposite. I don't think she has any edits in her videos. She just sits there and just talks. She never stumbles over her words. She knows what she's talking about. She has a very clear opinion on the products. You know, she's just great. If you want like a really rock solid review on anything, definitely check out Jill's videos. They're amazing. And then one last channel that I just started recently watching, I actually came across this person through Jill. She did a collab with her, and that's Allison Chase. She does a lot of reviews for like Chanel and Dior, and I just recently found her and I'm so glad that I did. Her videos are wonderful. She is another one. She speaks very eloquently about everything. She really knows her stuff. So definitely check out her channel if you're interested in luxury reviews. And then the next category is creators that I go to for expert advice, well-researched videos. So I have a dupe here. I'm going to mention Jen Loves Reviews again because she really does her research. I think all of you probably know who Jen Loves Reviews is. By the name of her title, Jen Loves Reviews, you probably know how much she loves to research things, how much she loves digesting all that information and then giving it back to us in a really manageable kind of way. She's just so fantastic at what she does. So that is Jen Loves Reviews. And then the other creator that I love is Gothamista. So her name is Renee, and she focuses on skincare mainly. I feel like I've seen her do some makeup reviews. I know that she's had some like makeup artist friends on her channel to do her makeup. Anyway, she is an expert at skincare and I just love watching her videos. She's so well spoken. She talks about the products like very succinctly. She gives you all the important information that you need without rambling too much. And I just love her. Love her. And then last but not least, creators that make me laugh. And I'm totally stealing this from Lisa J, but I couldn't have agreed with her more. Kate the Great Beauty. She is someone that I've collabed with on this channel. She's also someone that I've mentioned at least a couple of times at this point, but she is hysterical. She is so funny. She has a drink in every video. She talks to the drink. She just has like the best editing. She's hysterical. If you want a good laugh and if you do want some good product reviews, definitely head on over to Kate the Great Beauty. And then the other creator that makes me laugh is Raw Beauty Christy. She just makes me laugh. She's just really funny. She has a healthy dose of sarcasm on her channel, and she also has just like great editing. She's just a real comedian at heart, and she usually has like bloopers at the end, or does she put them in the beginning? I feel like her bloopers are kind of all throughout, like sometimes in the beginning, a little like sprinkled in the like content of the video, and then I think maybe she even has like bloopers at the end. Anyway, just love Raw Beauty Christy. She is so funny. She's also just an amazing makeup artist too. She does a lot of FX makeup. She actually came across my radar when she did like 30 days of Halloween, like 30 looks, or like a Halloween look for every single day in October, like something totally insane. I think she did that a couple years ago. I think since then she's kind of reeled it into like every other day, which is still insanity to me. But anyway, check out her channel if you haven't already. I'm sure you have. She has a pretty large subscriber base, but she's just hysterical. She makes me laugh. So those are my picks for the beauty kindness tag. So I tag all of you out there. Do this tag if you are interested. This was a lot of fun. And thank you so much to Lisa over at LisaJMakeup for starting this tag. I think it's really wonderful. Check out her video if you haven't seen it already. But her intro pretty much says it all. There's just been so much negativity everywhere. I'm not even going to talk about the beauty community, but there's just been so much negativity everywhere that this tag seemed like the right thing to do. So thank you to Lisa. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video.